Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel.
We're the Dawnties.
My name is Rochelle.
I'm your favorite Donna.
And today we're going to talk Animal Crossing.
Ooh.
So, if you guys are new here, we have discovered Animal Crossing. And
it has taken over our lives.
A little bit. To the point that we've been celebrating some personal stuff, and we bought another Switch. This is not a Switch Lite, this is an actual Switch. Because we want a joint island.
Which we didn't want in the first place,
yeah.
So I made her buy 2 Switch Lites.
Yeah.
But
we found one at a really great price, and we're just waiting on the actual game to get here. But we're going to have a joint island, which I think, if you guys haven't seen our island tours, I mentioned on mine specifically that I had contemplated starting over because of my entrance and the proximity of the airport to the resident services, and those are two things you cannot move in the game. And everything else you can move.
So she has trouble creating an entrance like I created on mine.
Right, and I think I have something that I'm happy with, and new island tours will be coming very, very soon.
Because they're totally different.
Completely different. If you watch our first island tours, I think yours is...
My layout is basically the same, but there's all kinds of new stuff in the layout.
Yes, and I have changed almost everything. So, added a lot to it, took away a lot of stuff, and completely changed. I think the only thing that has not changed is the orchard. We have been learning a lot about Animal Crossing as well, and specifically the characters. And there's over 390 villagers, and there's 8 villager types. And whenever we got this amazing guide... This is the official companion guide? Is that what it's called? Companion guide. Yeah, sorry. So this is the official companion guide for Animal Crossing New Horizons. And this actually came out when the game came out back in March. But it was on pre-order, and a lot of people are just now starting to get it who pre-ordered it back whenever the game came out a few months ago. And it was selling on Amazon, I think, for $29.99. So once people started getting it and we started seeing it in different YouTubers' videos, I was like, I want to check into that. I looked into it and they were completely sold out. About 2 weeks later, I looked at it again and it was $12 off and in stock, and we got it the next day. So
wow.
I would highly recommend getting this just to learn and see all these different things that we had no idea about. So
there's a lot of stuff in here, y'all.
So much. And the one thing that I specifically want to unlock are all of the emotions. And those actually come from your villagers on your island, and certain personality types are tied to certain emotions.
Yeah.
So you have to have, a jock if you want to unlock these 10 emotions or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So I was very happy. I got to a point where I loved all of my villagers, and then once I learned that, I did not have a jock or a cranky on my island. So I had to boot out 2 people that I love and I would love to bring back one day, but to get the cranky and the jock so I can have the ability to unlock those emotions once our friendship level grows and all that kind of stuff. So, but this book has everything from every DIY, from every special character that come to your island every single day of the week, the specialty characters, all of the villagers, and tips about how to grow your friendship with your villagers, and tells you what things they like, what their favorite colors are, so you can gift them things that you know they're gonna like.
Yeah, that's an awful lot.
And another thing I'm trying to personally complete is all of the KK Slider songs.
I want all the songs.
So this has the list of every single KK Slider song, and I have quite a few of them, but I want to go through, so every Saturday when he comes, or, when it's not Bug Off Day, or Fishing Tournament Day or whatever.
Well, he might come tomorrow. He might come, yeah.
Yeah, he'll probably be here on Sunday when we're recording this on a Saturday.
Bug Off Day.
Bug Off Day. So whenever he comes, I can request a song that I don't have, and he'll play it and then give it to me. So I think that's really cool too.
I like to see all of the different colors and varieties of all the different crap you can buy.
Yes. Especially the furniture items, all the furniture items and all the color variations. And if you're lucky, you might get 2 different color variations at your Able Sisters or your next cranny. But if there's like 8 different color variations, you might want a specific color. You can trade with people online, which brings me to Nookazon.
Whoa.
Nookazon is a website that is all about, Nook's Cranny type of thing. And Nookazon, play on Amazon. Yeah, the Nook store. And basically, you can get on there and
trade for stuff.
So, for example, I just got both of us every single color variation of the surfboards.
Yeah.
And whenever we did our island tours, I think we both mentioned that we want the other colored surfboards, and we only had one style. And both of our Nook's Cranny only sells one style.
That's only one.
So between the two of us, we couldn't even get a second color. So I went on Nookazon earlier this week, and I looked up the surfboards, and I saw all the color variations. And people will say, hey, I will give you this color surfboard for 10,000 bells, or for 1 Nook Miles tickets, or I'll trade you this color surfboard for this color surfboard, or make an offer. These are the things I'm looking for. And you can just kind of trade with people.
It's crazy.
And within 30 minutes, I had gone to and had delivered all of the surfboards that we needed. And it was, all of them were trades except for one. I actually did purchase it for like 10,000 bells or 20,000 bells, whatever the price was.
It don't matter because she's a billionaire.
Yeah. So at this moment in time, I currently have 19 million bells in the bank. And 400...
Gee, I got 5 million. But I got 2 full houses on my island.
That's
too.
true. And I have over almost 500,000 Nook Miles that I haven't spent yet. So I'm able, if people want, Nook Miles tickets, I can easily trade them in and deliver them the payment in ticket form or whatever they want. But yeah. I highly recommend Nookazon. I also want to look for certain DIYs, or if there's a certain item or whatever, you can search for anything. And it's amazing how you can, communicate with people, and it's instant. So yeah. All it takes is going to their island or having them come to yours and complete the transaction.
Use a dodo code when you do it that way.
Yes, you have to have online membership in order to travel like that via dodo code. But I found one of my dream villagers through Nookazon. So I was able to grab one of my dreamies that way. I have gotten all the surfboards, and there's a couple of other things that I got so far, like one thing here and there, but highly recommend it.
I ain't never been on Nookazon.
It's amazing. So if you want to just even go down a rabbit hole of seeing the different kinds of items, you can create a wish list on there. It's very much like Amazon, but all Animal Crossing.
That's crazy, man.
So then the main thing that I wanted to talk about today are Amiibo cards. So, first of all, what are they?
Amiibo cards is a card that usually are sold like trading cards and stuff.
Yeah, like mystery card packs in stores.
How many in a pack?
It's usually 6 for the Animal Crossing Amiibos. There's 6 cards per pack, and each pack costs about $4 to $5 retail.
But now they haven't made any for actual Animal Crossing New Horizons.
And what that means is the new characters, and there's about 10 new villagers that were added to this game, they do not have an Amiibo card. There's no way to get them unless you find them on a mystery island in the game.
Right.
All other previous games where they made Amiibos for, all those Amiibo cards, you can still get them and
how much are they going for on eBay?
Depending on the villager popularity. On eBay, one single Amiibo card can go from anywhere from, I've seen the cheapest, $10 up to over $100. So, one example is Lucky, which you have on your island.
I got Lucky.
Lucky is a dog, and he is totally wrapped, almost like a zombie.
Mummy,
oh, like a mummy.
He's a mummy.
And he is a very popular character that a lot of people want, especially around the Halloween season. A lot of people want
I just want him all the time.
But his original Amiibo card, made by Nintendo, is going for about $55 on eBay right now. And this is sold listings for these characters.
Yeah.
So, the reason why they're so popular is because they haven't been in stores in a while. in a long while. I think they might have released Amiibo card packs for Animal Crossing before New Horizons came out, shortly before. And I guess in preparation for the game that came out earlier this year, but they haven't made the new characters. So that's a whole other story. But basically, you cannot find them at Walmart, Target, GameStop, Five Below, dollar stores. You cannot find these Amiibo cards for retail anywhere.
Nope.
A sealed pack of 6 cards is going for about $30. $25 to $30 for one pack of 6 mystery cards. And you have no idea who you're going to get.
That's too rich for my blood.
It is, especially if you have a certain character or a few characters you know you want, whether they look cool or you like their personality or you had them in a previous game and you know them. We've never played any other game other than Pocket Camp, and it was for maybe a month or two while we were waiting for our systems to arrive.
Yeah.
But I found that a lot of people have started making their own Amiibo cards and selling them on Etsy, eBay, and Amazon, actually. Now, a lot of people are selling them for like anywhere from $8 to $15, depending on the character, and there's either one of 2 ways they're making them. They're making little round circles with the picture of the character on it that actually is functional with your Switch, and you can scan them into your game and force them onto your island that way. Or it's a regular size card, and it's just blank white, and they have a Sharpie and just write the name of the character on the card.
Boring!
Very boring, but they work, they're functional, but for the price, not
worth it.
Not worth it. I have also seen mini cards, like maybe, I don't know, the size of 2 thumbs, that actually have the character printed on it, but it's super tiny. You basically pick it up with 2 fingers like that and scan it into your system. Well, I found somebody on Etsy.
What's the name of her shop?
The name of the shop is No Go Co Shop. And I'm going to leave that down below. If you are interested in Animal Crossing, if you are interested in getting a certain character onto your island, I would highly recommend buying an Amiibo card for that one character, or 2 or 5, whatever, from this shop. Because her cards, no matter which character it is...
Now, she doesn't have the brand new people.
Right, because Amiibos don't exist for them. But any of the previous 380 some odd villagers that have ever existed in Animal Crossing, you can get from her for $3.70 per card.
Flat.
That's it. The more you buy, I think the cheapest it goes up if you buy 10 cards from her. It is $3.20 and free shipping all around. So she recently raised her prices. We got all of ours for about $3. And she even threw in a couple of free ones because we're repeated customers.
Yeah.
But I love, first of all, they're almost the size of a real Amiibo card. So it's an actual, basically full-size card. The artwork on the front and back is beautifully printed, and they all are very functional.
Mm-hmm.
So I was very skeptical whenever I came across her shop because they didn't look like the other ones. They weren't plain white. They weren't miniatures. They weren't little circles. And the price, no matter which character, you're going to sell it to me for $3. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, she told me about this and she was like, I don't know.
But I placed one order for 5 cards. I paid $15, free shipping, just to see what they were all about.
We're not going to lose much.
No, we're not going to lose much. They came in and I was very surprised at the quality. And we're going to show you which ones we have right now. And I scanned every single one of them in to make sure they all worked, and they did. And I was mind blown.
Got lucky.
She got lucky. I got Cherry, who is my number 1 dreamy, and then a few of our other top ones. So we just placed an order of 5 just to see how they work. And we've gone downhill from there.
It's a slippery slope, y'all.
It is, but only because of, I want variety. And especially with our new island, which we haven't started yet. But whenever we get the game, we will be starting it. And I'm debating if I want an all-wolf island. I am loving the wolf villagers. I'm loving the horse villagers. I am loving the deer. So having the ability to switch people around, and if a villager wants to leave, I'll be okay letting them go.
Because I can get them back
'Cause
anytime
I can get
I
them back
want.
anytime I want. But I can get somebody new in and get to know a new character that I do want to know. So having that flexibility and not having to stress about spending, let's see, I spent 94 Nook Miles tickets to find one of my dreamies, which is a new villager that does not have an amiibo card.
Yeah.
So I stayed up all night long one night and went to 94 mystery islands to find one of my dreamies.
Yeah.
And I found her. But other than that, I'm able to swap them out anytime I want and bring them back anytime I want. But we have quite a collection going.
Y'all ready?
We have quite a collection.
Y'all ready?
These are in alphabetical order by character or by animal type, and then alphabetical order by their name in that animal type. You can see we have one bear, we have one bird, we have 2 cats, and they're in alphabetical order. Then we have a couple of cubs, and then basically all of the deer. There's I think 2 or 3 that we don't have yet, but these are the really cool ones that I wanted. And then we have some dogs. We actually have quite a collection of dogs.
They're lucky.
There's Cherry right next to Lucky, my dreamy. We have an eagle, a couple of elephants. We have 2 of the goats. We have a hamster. And then my horse obsession starts. I am loving the horse characters. We have a kangaroo, we have a koala, we have all 3 of the octopus characters.
Octopi.
Octopod. We have 1 ostrich, a couple of penguins, a few of the pigs, a few of the rabbits.
Look at Coco.
Coco's really cool. I invited Coco to my campsite to see her in person and kind of get to know her. I haven't invited her yet, but she's a potential future villager on my island. We have some rhinos. Then we have the sheep, squirrel, 1 tiger, and then the wolves, which I love the wolf characters. So as you can see, we have a lot of options. And actually out of this entire thing, I think there's only 2 jocks.
Yeah, I think so.
And I needed a jock. So I chose Bam, who is a deer. He's super, super cute. I invited a couple of others to kind of get to know them. You have a lot of crankies.
I do have a lot of crankies.
On her island.
But I'm a cranky old woman, so it fits.
So it's really cool that we can go through the personality types. And I'm also going to leave a link down below to a website that we use before we got these amiibo cards to kind of get to know the characters and kind of see who we wanted. It's basically every villager ranked by animal type. So within all of the deer, they're ranked which ones are the best ones, what their personality type is, what their catchphrase is, what they look like, things like that. So there's just a lot of information just about the characters. And we do have a list of a few more villagers we want to get the cards for. So we will be making more purchases from No-Go Co-Shop.
Oh, we're gonna fill up this book. No, we're not gonna fill it up. That would be ridiculous. But we might.
We're gonna fill up
It's
the
not
book.
even halfway full yet.
Yeah,
We've got like 4 more pages to be halfway full.
We're
But
gonna fill up the book.
But I just love having the ability to invite them over. Even, like, every day, I invite someone to my campsite with these amiibo cards, whether I want them on my island permanently or not, because they will give you a DIY.
Mm-hmm.
And it's getting to a point where I have so many DIYs, it's very rare that I find a new DIY.
Right.
So I love inviting them to my campsite so I can see them in person, interact with them, and hopefully snag a DIY from their amiibo card.
So are we crazy, y'all?
We're crazy, but I am
Crazy.
having a blast.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's so much fun, and I think having a new island that we're doing together will scratch that itch of me wanting to start over on my island. Because I would hate to lose all my money, which I can give to you, to hold for
Would
me.
I give it back?
And all of my items and just everything I've unlocked so far. I think I'm only 3 emotions away from unlocking all of the emotions. So I'm almost done with that. I love having those goals, those like weird goals. Like, I don't think you care about the reactions because you have cranky, lazy, and like one normal, one sisterly or something.
I think I've got 1 row left of emotions to get, but I don't pay attention. Whatever.
And she doesn't have every villager type.
No, I got
So-
crankies because they're fun.
Crankies and lazies.
They're fun.
Okay, but they get in a lot of fights.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's very funny.
They've been fighting a lot, and it's funny. And then I got this one that keeps going up to my old cranky men, and asking them, are they having any problems with their phone? Have they figured it out? And they go, I know how to do it. All them apps, I got them apps down. The other day I found a camera and I took all these pictures of myself, but now I can't figure out how to get the film out. And
the dialogue is so
it was so
realistic.
funny.
Yeah.
It was funny. I'm having fun.
Yeah, if you play Animal Crossing, leave a comment down below. I would love to know who your dream villagers are. Mine, like I said, number 1 is Cherry, which is the
she's kind of goth looking.
Gothic dog with piercings. She is amazing.
She's cool.
I met her during Pocket Camp while I was hungrily waiting for my Switch system. That entire debacle. But I met her in Pocket Camp, fell in love with her, and I have never found her on a mystery island. So I was glad I was able to get her amiibo.
Yeah.
She is my number 1 dreamie. I think out of the new characters, I'm loving Renee more. Who's a horse? The Renee horse, not the Renee hippo.
Yeah, there's a couple.
Yeah, there's a couple of Renees, but the Renee.
Well, you got that Audie too.
I have
Audie's
Audie.
like the most sought after one.
Yeah, that's actually the character I purchased off of Nookazon. So she was moving out on someone's island, and they listed her on Nookazon for 50 Nook Miles tickets, and I had over 100 saved to find Audie, and I had an open plot, and I was like, hey, I'll pay you, and I went to her island, invited Audie to live on mine. The next day, she was there. So it's really cool how that works, how you can go to somebody else's island if you have an open slot, and if their villager's moving out, you can say, hey, why don't you move to my island? I got a spot for you. Which is really cool.
Yeah.
Really cool how it interacts like that.
Yeah, and we've actually done it a couple of times between our islands, and they remembered us. From,
Yes, I had Hugh, who is a blue pig, moved on your island randomly, and I had gone over there, and he was like, oh, hey, Shelly, I missed you. I totally didn't think I would ever run into somebody I knew over here, and the whole time he was on your island, he remembered me, which is amazing.
Crazy.
Anyways, leave a comment down below. Let us know your dreamies. Your number 1 dreamie.
Lucky.
I
like Lucky. He's funny.
He's like a kid.
Inside of his house
is a graveyard.
It's so cool.
Perfect for your theme.
He lives right next to my graveyard too.
Yes, he does. So let us know if you guys are enjoying playing Animal Crossing as well. And if you, I don't know, have any other tips or tricks or things.
Is there something that she hasn't found out yet? Because she is...
Hey, I have the book. I can find out a lot of things. And I watch every day, I watch a couple of different game streamers on YouTube who actually stream Animal Crossing. So
yeah,
I learn a lot through there.
We learned an awful lot through watching YouTube.
Yeah. Alright, so that's everything we have to share with you guys. Just a fun update. And again, our island updates will be provided very, very soon. We'll do a whole new tour.
Because it's all different.
Like new islands, basically. And maybe one day we'll do our shared island. If we ever started, and if we can decide how we want to do it.
Yeah, we're kind of going back and forth on how we want to do that. It might be hard to do an island together.
I don't know. I've seen other couples share an island, and they literally split it down the middle, and one person gets one half and gets 5 of the islanders, and the other person gets the other half and the other 5 islanders. So. Well, it'd be like a yin and yang, one super scary, one super bubbly. Who knows? Hopefully something different than what we currently have on our island.
Oh, no, I like what I got now.
Can I kick you off my island?
No.
No. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in our next video.
Bye.